Welcome back to the Soul Food Podcast. I'm Michael Vakelic.
And I'm Shannon Meyer. Together we share insights and conversations to help you cultivate joy, peace, and prosperity while unlocking your limitless potential.
Yes, get ready for a transformative journey filled with laughter, strategies, and lively discussions that will inspire you to thrive in every area of your life. Hello, Jeanette.
Hello, Michael. How are you?
I am fantastic. And how are you?
Fine. A little bit tired, but fine. Tough
Yes, you've been
day.
working hard, right?
Yes, tough day.
How many
But
jobs do you have now? Two, three?
yeah, a little bit. Many things
Okay.
on the table,
Did
but
you
very
say you
good.
were working like 11 hours or something?
Yeah, today, yes,
Oh
straight.
boy.
Yeah,
Wow.
but well, it's going well. Interesting.
Okay. Well, that's good.
Hmm.
They give you a break, right? Out of the 11
Yes,
hours? Okay.
yes, yes. When we finish, I go and take a break. I go
And you're
out
still
of the
swimming
four
every morning?
walls.
Oh,
No,
sorry.
today I didn't. No, no, today I didn't go swim because
Ah,
I yesterday I was a little bit later out visiting my mom and my sister and nephews that are here. So I said, no, I'm not going to wake up early because if not, it's crazy. So tomorrow
it's okay.
I have to rest also.
Yeah, good. Well, it's good your family's there. That's fun.
Yes, yes, yes. That's amazing.
Yes, good. And you said you're taking a trip in Spain. That'll be really fun.
Mm. Always, always.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, so what would you like to talk about today, Jeanette?
No, it would be nice. Well, I would like to talk to you and to with our listeners
Yes.
about because I see it a lot around in people, no? That people that have a lot of potential, that are
Yeah.
very clever, that are really beautiful beings, but they get together or they come together with like a business partner or life partners or whatever, with people or even family, with people that are taking their energy away, like Superman with kryptonite, you know?
Ah,
It's not that they lose the energy, it's just that it's so much taken it taken out from them that they are tired. And it's not because today I'm tired. It's not that I'm projecting. No, no, it's really, I see that and I see so beautiful, so many beautiful souls with so much light, so powerful, with such a beautiful potential, but the relationships they are in, uh, well, lower their energy, their power, no, the power of being, what they can do in the world, what they can give into the world. And some realize that certain relationships are not good, but it turns out to be like dependency, not so much because of them, it's more because of the commitment they have with the relationship, but it's because the other person is always there, taking in. And I understand that from the point of view of the other person that really doesn't know what they're doing, but they feel very good getting along with the energy powered person because it 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 gives them energy, no? And they don't, I don't think, well, I don't know if they know they take out energy, but usually they're very egocentric people also. They don't have the empathy of
yeah,
seeing what they're doing to the other person.
right. They're not aware.
No.
Sometimes the person, well, there's an energy vampire in your life, right?
Yes, that's the
And
word.
and the person that's near you, I mean, you love them, you want them near
Hmm.
you. Sometimes you don't realize that they're taking your energy. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
And, but you just feel drained after
Yes.
spending time with them. And sometimes this is a life partner or someone,
Mm-hmm.
or someone you're meeting at work or someone that you spend, a decent amount of time with. So it's difficult because both parties, especially the person who has the strong light, the strong power,
Mm-hmm.
that person, they need to understand that they're losing energy. When they feel drained, they have to be aware of that.
Yes.
They have to be aware of what's going on here, but in this relationship, right? But and it takes time to, again, it's about raising our consciousness to the point where we understand it, we're aware of all these things, right? Because everyone wants to be appreciated, wants to be loved, wants to be a part of. So when you feel like you're giving and helping and supporting someone, right, with your light,
Yeah.
it feels good to
Mm.
many of us, right? Until it's unhealthy,
But it's unhealthy. Yeah. Yeah.
right? So,
There are some that know that, but then they have the commitment that it's some maybe a parent and they have to take
yes,
care of the parent, or
yeah,
it's a business partnership and the
yeah.
business is succumbing when as soon as they leave the relationship, no? So it's really difficult for you to live something like that. And especially when you have a bond and a commitment like a family that you have to take care of the parent, and the parent is really an energy vampire. It's very difficult to see how you manage to put you manage your boundaries in a
Yeah.
way that your energy is not being taken from you.
It's very difficult, Jeanette, and this is a very good subject because, um, I well, I can touch on many different things here, but
Mm-hmm.
I took care of my mom for 6 years because she was alone,
Yeah.
and so I put so much energy into it. It was unhealthy. It was
Mm-hmm.
it was unhealthy.
Yes.
So yes, it drained me, and I wasn't paying attention to my real estate business. So everything slowed down. So there's a lot of changes that took place, and now many years later, you realize, I realized it several years ago, but you realize how much energy and how much time and effort you put into that. But caregivers, per se, right? When a parent is sick, someone needs to take care of them.
Yeah.
And what I was really counting on was, I have three
Mm.
siblings beside myself, four
Mm.
children. I was hoping that we'd all kind of rotate,
Yeah.
and no, that didn't happen. So the only other option is to hire someone, and so yes, there's many different ways this can happen, and you touched on a very important aspect of life, is you have to make some very tough decisions sometimes, because when you give up so much energy to someone and you're draining yourself and you're not living, there's a healthy balance there
Mm-hmm.
that we really need to achieve. And some people feel like they just don't have a choice.
Yeah.
You're there, and that's that,
Yeah. Yeah.
right? And it could be a business partner, it could be, but and you try to explain to someone who's your business partner what's really happening, and hopefully they'll come to a nice agreement,
Yeah.
right?
But yeah, but no.
But there's other
Usually.
situations where you're giving and giving and giving.
Mm.
And
But also when you're in a situation where you're giving, 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 and you are seeing that, and you're seeing that this person is an energy vampire, but you have a commitment, no? So it's also important for you to set not boundary against the person, but set like can we create something that
A shield.
a shield? Yeah, that's the name I was searching for. A shield that is reflecting back, not reflecting back because you don't want to hurt anyone else, but in the way that it's not coming to you.
Yeah, and that's our responsibility, right?
Mm-hmm. Yes.
Because if they're sick and, needing help, that's all they know,
Yes.
right? But it's up to us to put our shield up. And really, after 5 years, I finally learned in the last couple of months, I was like, I was, I had accepted what was happening, and you get detached, right? You realize,
Mm-hmm.
okay, I can do
Mm-hmm.
what I can do. I can be here, but I have this and this and this to do for myself. I'll go there, I'll visit, I'll go come back, I'll do this.
Mm-hmm.
You have to reach a balance, but in the beginning, you're so well, and it depends how you're raised too,
Yes.
because when you're in a family where, the two parents don't function real well,
Mm-hmm.
you
Mm-hmm.
think you have to be the person that
Yes.
keeps the balance,
Balance it.
right?
Yeah.
Right. So you grew up this way, thinking that you're the one that needs to show up. You're the
Mm-hmm.
oldest, you're the most responsible. You know a lot of things about the world. So yeah, it's tough. It's tough. They don't even know they're being an energy vampire.
No,
They have
no, I don't think they know at all.
no, but putting a shield up is very important, and it starts with what you allow in, what you're thinking.
Mm-hmm.
Being aware again always starts with
Yeah,
awareness.
self-awareness.
Yeah, yeah. And you can say, oh, there were days I used to put up a blue shield, and other days I put up a golden shield and then
Mm-hmm.
a white shield. And
Yeah, no.
it all depends what's going on up here,
Yes,
right?
in your mind,
Look,
yeah.
this is what I need to do. This is how I can do it. And then I have to do this.
Mm-hmm. It's what you were saying. It's about knowing how to detach in a healthy
Yeah,
way, not a balanced way, harmonious way.
right.
It's the detaching, the mindset that it's okay not to be there all the time. And when you are there, understanding that this person doesn't know that it's an energy vampire, and for you to know that they won't affect you. So really, again, what we talk a lot about is change the perception,
Yes.
change the way you are looking at the person. Because when you change the way you're looking at the person, you can manage yourself much better. The energy won't be taken from you because you are seeing it a different way, and so you're setting a shield,
Yeah.
and it doesn't affect you.
Well, and this is the whole big thing with life, right? This is
Mm-hmm.
why your mindset or how you perceive every situation is so important. It's
Yeah.
how you perceive it. It's how the mind perceives it, how what you decide to see here and how you deal with it or how you deal with is not the word I want to use.
Yeah.
Um, how you get through a certain situation is all up to how you're thinking, how you
Mm-hmm.
perceive it, and the actions you take.
Yeah.
So a lot of times we're raised with challenging perceptions. Let's,
Mm-hmm. Yes, yes,
yeah,
100%.
yeah. So um, changing your perception changes everything.
Yes.
It
And
really does.
it has to do with changing from the inside out at the end. Changing your
Yeah.
perceptions because you're changing yourself. So you're changing everything that surrounds you. And in
So
this
if you
case, to
think,
less impact you. Mm-hmm.
absolutely, I didn't mean to interrupt.
No, 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 no,
Yeah,
no.
so if you think you've got a shield up, you got a shield up. I mean, this is how powerful we are actually.
Mm-hmm.
It's whatever we think, whatever the energy we hold that determines our life,
Mm-hmm.
how things happen to us, what we take in, what we don't, what we can accept, what we don't. It's all about us. So, and because we are limitless,
Mm-hmm.
when
Yes.
we get stuck in those places, we're not very limitless. We're
Yes.
very limited.
We're boxed in.
Yes, I mean, you feel like you can't go anywhere. And this has been very important. It's been a theme that was present in my life for a long time because I was raised with different perceptions and
Mm-hmm.
it took a real opening of my um, ideas and concepts and a totally different way to open up and look at life that changed everything. That's what changed everything.
Yes.
And the days, how different is it when you feel drained, you've just spent some time with someone, you
Yes.
love them dearly. You love them dearly. Okay.
Yes.
You wish, I mean, I can remember I used to go to bed exhausted
Mm-hmm.
and I would pray. And we can do a whole series on praying too, because
Mm-hmm.
praying and stating your intentions, all these things relate. Okay. But anyway,
Mm-hmm.
I used to pray that God would help my mother. Please, please heal her. And it worked for quite a while until it got too bad. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
And
Mm-hmm.
why was it so bad? Well, she had a very long period of most of her life where she held in resentment and, just these, but such an intelligent, beautiful person who held on to something that that was damaging. This chemistry was
Yeah.
damaging to her body.
Yeah.
Okay. So anyway, it is your perception. When we perceive something differently, it has a huge effect on our life. I mean, it changes everything, right?
Yeah.
And when we raise our consciousness enough to where, okay, I see my mind. Now I'm the observer of the mind, and I just
Mm-hmm.
come from this beautiful energy and knowing that and having complete faith that everything that I desire is coming to me. Woof, here it comes. Here
Yes.
it comes. Here it comes. So, and that's about, actually getting out of the mind, you know.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So anyway, I hope this is all making sense for everybody. I
Yes.
went
And
kind of a story here, but it was a very powerful awakening. Yeah, and I had no idea Jeanette was bringing this up today. So,
yes. No.
yeah,
No.
you led right into something I dealt with for a long time. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Hmm.
Yes.
Have
I
you ever
have.
had experience with that yourself? I mean, people at work or,
Well, yes. I've been. I guess I've been. I had several people that were taking energy from me,
yeah,
and I didn't know about that. And today I observe, no, and I see, and I'm outside my mind a lot. But
yeah,
well, I also was in a well, emotional control relationship, no, so that's also energy draining. And yes, and with someone very dear and nearby, also I had to deal with that. But in that case, I think it was more about me, my mindset, because I changed it and the relationship changed. It
yeah,
was me, I would say the other way around. It was me because I had so many issues in my mind. And the way I was seeing this person towards me, I was the one that was draining the, the energy, not her. And as soon as I changed my mindset, I turned it around, my perception, the relationship is very nice. And I don't have this triggerings and nothing about that. So
right.
yeah,
Good.
so that's where I learned about changing perception because it was so clear and beautiful afterwards.
And you bring up something that one of my masters taught me. Um, Yeah, she's no longer around, but anyway, when we're healing, when we want to change our life, it's not about the other person, it's about us.
Mm-hmm.
We can do what we can do to change our life, right?
Yes.
And if the other person is still not, still very difficult to get along with or whatever, I mean, we have to make a choice. We still
Mm-hmm.
go.
Yes.
She was always like, Michael, look at yourself. Look
Mm-hmm.
at yourself. Look at yourself. Always. Always come back and look at yourself.
Yes. And it's
We're the,
100% true.
you know, yeah. So
100% true. I've lived it in some relationships, and it was about me. No, it wasn't about the person because the person didn't change.
yeah.
I changed, and the relationship changed.
Mm.
And it's so nice to see that, to be able to observe that, no? And that everything is now harmony, and before it was all triggering, and so it's really a change starts from within.
Well, do you believe, okay, now I've said this before. When you trigger, when you have an emotional reaction to something,
Mm-hmm.
it's about you.
Yes.
I believe that.
Yes.
People who have argued with me, but I'm like, no, if you're triggering, if you're getting
Mm-hmm.
upset, if you're having a reaction to this, that's about you.
Mm-hmm. No, I'm 100% with you. It's true
Yeah, yeah.
because I see it
Okay.
in me, and then yeah, at the end, when I get triggered, it's because I have an issue, and
Right,
I have something to deal with, and change,
right,
and go over it and deal with it. Yes. So it's not about the other person. It might be, yes, that the other person is not my style of person.
could
I
be.
don't, but I don't get triggered. In that way, I see it. I recognize the person. I respect it, and I just don't mix up. No, I don't. I just move away,
Right,
which is okay. No, everyone
yes,
has the choice to
right,
be with select friends and everything, but that's not triggering. No,
right,
no, that's just in the observation. The energy is different. The principles are different. The every mindset are different. But when someone triggers you, when someone triggers me, the issue is with me.
yeah.
There's something in me that gets triggered, and I have to see why.
Right. And there's so many people um, who would be blaming the other person
I
because they're
have,
upset, right?
yes.
But no, it's about you. If
Hmm.
you're having an emotional reaction, it's about you.
Yes,
It
yes,
may be difficult to see, but
yeah.
yeah. Hmm. But energy vampires, yes, they're
Hmm.
everywhere. And you know what? There's a different form of energy vampire.
Hmm.
And see, I'm privy and you're privy to some pretty unique knowledge. Okay. There's been things that I've been taught about this world, that most people have no clue.
Hmm.
No clue. They may be very good at business, very
Hmm.
good business coach. In fact, this is where I'm heading. Okay.
Hmm.
Um, but when they look at my information and what I'm trying to give the world, share with the world for higher healing, transformation, for peace, joy, for more love, for more acceptance. These things, I believe, make you a much better leader,
Yes.
a stronger person,
Hmm.
and you enjoy life so much more. But we're not taught to even go this direction. All right. So I have a coach who, looks at my information and just rips it apart. Okay.
Hmm.
But then the very next meeting we have, I talk about patterns. I talk about
Yeah.
raised with different patterns and how we drag these things through our life. Okay. And then we pass them on to our kids, and then the kids drag it through their life. And it's like so disempowering. Okay. And people don't even realize they're doing it. But, you know, psychology will say, well, the apple doesn't fall very far from the tree. So, yes, the child ends up a lot like the parent.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. But there are patterns and wisdom and beliefs here that really limit us drastically. And it's not what we should be doing. Okay. So back to the energy vampire. I have a coach. He looks at my information. He tells me this and that, and I should change this and that. The next meeting we have, he's quoting things from my homepage to the whole group.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, well, you only know what you know, and you don't know if you don't know any better, you don't know, right? I mean, there's a lot of different things that he's quoting. I'm like,
Hello.
you didn't like any of my stuff, but you're giving it out to acting like you're the expert. So talk about vampires. Holy cow.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
They're. And I get it. When you work with someone, that's what's going to happen sometimes.
Sometimes, yeah.
Yeah. But I guess for me not to be upset, what would your take be on that? Should I be upset about that?
With the what? With that one, to be
Should I
upset.
be upset about him taking my information and giving it to the whole group?
Mm. Well, it's normally human that you get upset if it's not quoting you. But yeah, just figuring out why. Why do you continue with him?
Well, because he has good business sense.
Okay, so you're giving some.
Even though I have a very, you could call it, yes, there's mind science, there's divine intelligence, and divine beautiful wisdom that I share. There's emotional intelligence. So there's three different big pieces that I work with people. Um, and a lot of people don't readily understand it. So he's giving me a perspective.
Mm-hmm.
How do I give this to people in a way where they understand it, are interested, can see that it can heal them, and want to come in? See?
Mm-hmm.
And that was the piece I was missing.
Mm.
Does
So
that make
well, you're giving up something of yourself to get that part.
right? He's a good businessman, and he does a lot of speaking, and he puts a very business slant on it. Okay.
Mm. Mm.
So his now he's leaning toward AI. Everything's toward AI, right?
Ah, no.
So, and I see a lot of people teaching about AI. But anyway,
Mm-hmm. I see
it's
that too.
another way that people can be energy vampires.
Mm-hmm.
They're taking, your
Yes,
creativity,
your
your
creation.
inspiration, your beautiful wisdom, and they're just running off with it. I mean,
Yes.
but you're putting it out there so people will have it. But um, yeah, it's sometimes can get tricky.
Mm-hmm.
But I found that, most people here's the thing, they can't portray the wisdom the way that you do.
No, never. No,
Yeah,
never. So it's in reality, he's just speaking some words, but they're quite empty in vibration, in energy, because doesn't come from the creator. It's just a copying
right.
at the end, and the copying is not. It doesn't have the same energy charge.
Well, I know that it's 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 not worth me getting upset about. It
No,
just not
I
at all.
know, I know, because you at the end you're choosing.
Right. Then, if I get upset about it, then whose energy is getting damaged here?
Yeah, 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 that's fine. That's fine. And
Are
and huh?
any other ideas or what's the word I'm looking for? Um, Examples of energy vampires that you can share?
Mm. We can ask the audience if they have other examples.
Yeah.
That would be nice.
Yeah, I'd love to hear what the audience has to say about energy vampires. Yeah.
Experiences they had,
Yeah.
and anything you see that they could be an energy vampire.
Yeah, I'd love to hear your stories about that.
Me
I
too.
really would. Yeah.
Mhm.
Yeah. But, here's the thing. It comes back to life is this beautiful learning journey. So everything that we go through, we learn how to navigate every challenge, what we believe is a challenge, we learn to navigate it better, right? But I don't even see these things as challenges anymore.
Mm.
Opportunities for growth.
Mm. And there are also opportunities for growth. Yeah. Well, thank you, Michael.
Thank you, Jeanette.
Thank you so much for the sharing today, for the co-creation, for your beingness, and for the honesty. Thank you so much.
Oh, you're so welcome, and thank you for this wonderful subject.
Mhm.
It's been a while since I've talked about that. That was good. That was good. Thank
Good.
you.
Thank
Thank you.
you. Thank you.
Enjoy your time at the beach.
Yeah, thank you.